girl.
Don't play proudy. Tell them howdy. I say, what's the reason, mommy? Is then she tell me.
She's saying, it's true.
All I wish one family.
Sing the tune, boy.
All I wish one.
Pauline Edgar, good morning.
All I wish one family.
And Pearline. Girl, what happened?
Right.
We just gone, you know.
Then we run the
Man. I can't do that.
right.
You just dumped me like a sack of rotten potatoes. Kenneth Joseph. Happening, Bridget. Everything good?
You can't doubt me.
Oh, I want to see my shirt? Not yet.
Time people.
In a while.
How we come to peace.
Weehaw!
Bound together. One another. Nothing could separate we from sins in slavery. They say, all are we one family. 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 Jump, jump. Rum, jump.
Yeah, let me do it together.
Let we rock the people.
Whee! What? That shot too hot. What now? Wait, hold on there, Andre.
Or she planting, everybody helping, money passing. It's tradition
Whee!
on the island. Nowhere else that I know is like Sweet Tobago. They say, all are we one family.
Baltimore, Maryland.
Family.
Look, Cynthia.
All are we one family.
Venetrice. Venetrice, you're in Canada, right?
Family.
Tamika, where they? Right up there. Guapo.
Oh, that's bumble.
I wonder where Pauline is. Pauline Edgar.
Together.
Morning, Pauline.
Tight. Rock, tight.
Rock it.
Tight. Then we jump to Tobago.
All right. Listen a little bit of the thing there. Let me go and handle the weather. Shirley Lecret.
When we walking, or we loving, it's so we holding on, going from dusk to dawn, rubbing shoulder, all together. Upa gangang tanti, mak me pick me. They say, all are we one family. All are we one family. Family.
Break down the music.
One family.
Pull on the music, Andre. Why?
We one
Andre, you got to get ready for the weather. Good morning to Jonathan Price. How you doing, my brother?
I'm quite all right. Good morning to you and to the listeners. Here is the weather report for today, Wednesday, the 16th of March, 2022, as recorded at the Mars Bishop International Airport. The present weather is fair and hazy, with winds coming from the east at 18 miles per hour. The barometric pressure is 1014.3 millibars, which is above normal and rising. Present temperature is 26 degrees Celsius and relative humidity 75%. Yesterday's maximum was 30.6 degrees Celsius and the minimum last night 25.6 degrees Celsius. Only a trace of rainfall was recorded over the past 24 hours, hence the total for the month remains at 2.8 millimeters. Now for the public forecast for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, valid for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy, hazy and windy, becoming fair at times with a few brief, light morning and nighttime showers. Today's maximum will be 30.5 degrees Celsius and winds northeasterly to easterly at 15 to 25 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. The seas will be moderate to rough with waves 6 to 9 feet in open waters, hence a marine advisory remains in effect. Low tide will be at 8:30 a.m. and high tide at 2 p.m. And today's sunset will be at 6:19 and sunrise tomorrow at 6:15 a.m. Just to repeat the public forecast for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, valid for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy, hazy and windy, becoming fair at times with a few brief, light morning and nighttime showers. And once again, a marine advisory remains in effect. From the forecast desk at the Mars Bishop International Airport, I'm Jonathan Price. Have a great day.
Thank you very much, Jonathan. Take care of yourself, my brother.
You too.
All right, good. Ronald McDonald, good morning to you. How you doing this morning, Mr. McDonald? Nice to know you're listening to Real 91.9, 91.5, www.therealfmgrenada.com. Well, we know you can't listen to all of them together. We're listening to one. I wonder which one you're listening to. Jackie Raymond. Well, I know Jackie's on TuneIn, right, Jackie? Good morning. How's London? Is it cold? Yeah. Joan in Birmingham. What's up, Joan? Haven't seen you for a couple of days. What? You lost contact? How come? Yeah, somebody asked me, Andre, why don't you cut the beard? Cut the beard. James Harden, basketball player, all hair full of reach down here, kind of like thing. Yeah, Lord, yeah. What do you think? I'd look good, right? Yeah, I look better than I look now, right? So, see. All right. So, as I told you folks, you need to pay close attention, as always, with what is happening around. Because I said to you that, gas price is gas price, but all you didn't believe in me. I got to tell all you what happened with gas price and things. All you didn't believe in, man. All you just, yeah. La, 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 la. Everything that is hidden must come to light. Everything that is hidden must come to light. Carl Caton, with the guy. The guy not even calling me. What's up? Lucille Pascal, good morning to you. How you doing? Jackie Raymond. Oh, so it's cold and raining in West London. Yeah. I prefer North London. What's happening in North London, Jackie? Can you tell me? Yeah, I prefer North London. Yeah. If I know? Well, if there is West, as she's saying there, it must have South and East and West. Hey, my friend telling me good morning me. Let me type back. No, I ain't gonna call she name. Morning, friend. I'm typing back right now. My friend say happy Wednesday to me. Well, same to you, typing that too. Same to you. Y-O-U? Yeah. Yeah, my friend grinning. She feel like a dentist? No, my friend happy. Good morning, friend. How you doing? I ain't calling your name this morning, man. I'm going to your staff, though. So, what? You didn't take the good morning for your staff? Oh, you're typing? All right, so let me see. Errol Bonaparte. You're just touching base? All right, that's good. Good, friend. Earl Bonaparte, morning, chief. This shirt looking bright on you this morning. The shirt. So, of all the things, is a shirt. Me that day here. What all the thing about shirt? Forget shirt and worry about me. Me they here. If me no here, shirt no come. All it's about shirt looking nice. Okay, so the workers say good morning. Okay, my friend. My friend, you want me to call your name? I want the idea. Let me ask my friend. My friend, you want me to call your name? Let me see where you go type. If you go type yes or no. Oh, you leave me shirt now. I want like a brown shirt. Brown shirt. I find this camera them giving problems. Seriously. Yesterday, Robert have he orange shirt. It looked like yellow. Today, I have brown. It look like green. Well, look at that. I tell you what, this. Maria, how you doing? Watch. Today's political Wednesday. Okay. My friend said to call your name. Okay, well, good morning to you and all your staff members. Big them up. Good. Continue doing what you're doing. We love you. Right, so that's my friend and she people there. Okay, let me see a message from my daughter. Can I read it for y'all? No. Only just want the mindful business. I only want my daughter to business to be on the radio. They're crazy out. Oh, I like. Oh, now this one I want to do for myself. I wish Carl was here, but I have to do it for myself. Maybe it'll be on Friday. Yeah. Check this out. I believe that we have a situation in Grenada that has to be looked at. It has to be looked at and looked at quickly carefully. We seem to have very good succession when it comes to bus drivers in this country. We don't seem to have a shortage of bus drivers in this country. We have those who've been in it over 20, 30 years and they're getting ready to exit. And we have those who have just started. May Purcell, good morning. Yes, you're new to the station. I would have recognized that name. Good morning to you, May Purcell. Where are you calling? Where are you linking us from, May? Let us know so we can shout you out. So let's go back to the buses. You have people like Boyo and Xander and Jacko and so. And these are people who have served well. Fluffy and Ram and Stanley boy, I hear your wife does make a very good roti. Yeah, Stanley. I hear your wife does make a very, very good roti. You must set up one for me so I'll go check it and see. But Xander tell me. I just letting you know what happening. I hear the wife roti is the best. It's the bomb in tongue right now. Right, good. Let me leave that roti thing for the time being. So we can go all over the island and we will find some very experienced bus drivers. We'll find some very, very good bus drivers. They'll be in the upper brackets in terms of the age, they'll be in the middle bracket, and they'll be in the younger bracket. So we have very good succession. We have very good succession when it comes to our bus drivers. I don't see us ever having a problem there in relation to bus drivers. But we have a problem. The discipline of the younger bus drivers is, my God, it gone out the window. It gone out the window. I had an encounter this morning. Was that what spurred it on? No. I've been wanting to say this morning, but this morning it's like blam. I had an encounter this morning. Would not name the bus driver. But when you really do something, you check on it and you realize how they're behaving. And they do things very subtle. And then they're quick to jump up. Well, hey, you are behaving so? Well, yes, it's me. Me that behaving so. You know why I behaving so? Because you doing things just so. So I behaving so. Bus drivers, I stopped asking y'all to rearrange your upstairs, your head thing there. I stopped that. You are being asked by almost every broadcaster, but almost every personality on the radio to do well, to drive safely on the nation roads. You've been asked to do that. Right? Time and time and time and time again, you have been asked to do that. Do you do it? Do you do it? No. You just continue going along your merry way. So I'm going to say now, I'm speaking now to the Commissioner of Police and the head of the traffic department. I'm speaking to y'all. Claudine Houston, how are you doing? Now listen to this and listen to this very carefully. Commissioner of Police, the chief in traffic, you guys need to do so and protect the rest of the citizens from these unruly bus drivers. And the conductors too, because the conductors just figure it's them that are driving the bus. So they have all kind of things to say. And I'm saying to you, the police, it is time that you start using that which you have. You have the power in your hands to issue demerit points. And no, don't wait for Andre or for your mother or your brother or your sister or your father. Don't wait for them to have an accident because of the behavior of the bus drivers. Don't wait for that. Deal with it now, police. Deal with it now. Start issuing demerit points. It's only when they know that the bread could come out of their table, that is when they're going to behave. Start issuing demerit points. And not just arbitrarily all over the place, In a constructed fashion. Don't just do so and do it because of envy and bad mind. No, police, we can't do so. Fairly issue them the demerit points. Issue them with demerit points. So when they get to the specified amount, their license may be suspended as per the law. I don't understand the whole law. But you, the police, you know it. You in traffic, you are aware of it. Start issuing demerit points. And watch, whilst you're at it, start issuing them to everybody. Bus driver, truck driver, car driver, van driver, any driver. Put it into play. Many times you meet a person doing something and there's a police, man, watch, you're not supposed to do that, man, you mustn't do that, and okay, go on, but don't do that again, and they go. And as they drive up, like, me, I just in the police, no? That's what it is. Like it or not, that is what it is. So let them study the police and start issuing demerit points. Very fair and across the board. How it has to be done, do it. If you have to take them to court to get the demerit points to stick, do it. You understand? Do it. Because our drivers, across the board now, our drivers, us, we doing too much of stupidness on the road. Remember I said so. It is real, it's 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. Stay with us.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Good morning, listeners, and welcome to WaterWise, a production of the National Water and Sewerage Authority, Nawasa. I am Wendy Chateau. We are getting ready for World Water Day this year, guided by the theme Groundwater, Making the Invisible Visible. On this morning's program, we take a look at groundwater and its value in the life cycle. Groundwater is invisible, but as highlighted by UN Water, its impact is visible everywhere. Groundwater is out of sight, under our feet, a hidden treasure that enriches our lives. According to UN Water, almost all of the liquid fresh water in the world is groundwater. But as climate change gets worse, groundwater will become more and more critical, and sustainably managing this precious resource requires a collaborative effort. Worldwide, 2.5 billion people depend solely on groundwater resources to satisfy their basic daily water needs. The Groundwater Project notes that groundwater makes up 99% of Earth's liquid fresh water and plays an important role in the water cycle, with rivers, lakes, and wetlands being surface manifestations of groundwater, exchanging flow with the groundwater reservoir that feeds them when they need water and takes some of their flow when surface water is present in excess. Groundwater also controls many features of Earth's surface. The depth of the water table is partially responsible for different plant species occupying different positions along the slopes from hill to valley, as only the drought-tolerant plants can live on dry hillsides and water-tolerant plants live near streams. Here in Grenada, groundwater is used to augment water supply in many areas. We will continue to look at the value of groundwater on our next program as we build up to World Water Day 2022 on Tuesday, March 22nd. Also this morning, we remind you of a job opportunity at NWASA in the Production and Quality Department. A vacancy exists for the post of Assistant Manager of the department. This position requires the incumbent to assist in providing leadership in the management of the water production, quality and monitoring operations and supervision of the sewer, laboratory and electrical units. It requires the incumbent to supervise the implementation of capital projects and the preparation of the annual budget. Minimum qualifications and/or knowledge and experience required are a bachelor's degree in electrical or mechanical or environmental sanitary engineering with at least 5 years experience, conversant with office and engineering software applications, possesses a thorough knowledge of industry standards and their applications, and the ability to assist in the design of systems to upgrade the treatment and sewer systems. The applicant must have a valid driver's license. Required personal skills and competencies include familiarity with the use of Microsoft Office and engineering software applications, good interpersonal skills, flexibility and adaptability, strong leadership and motivational skills. Remuneration will be based on qualification and experience. Please note that only applicants that meet the requirements will be considered. Applications, including a CV containing at least 2 references from a relevant previous or a current post, should be submitted in a sealed envelope and addressed to the General Manager, vacancy for Assistant Production and Quality Manager, National Water and Sewerage Authority, P.O. Box 392, Lucas Street, St. George's, Grenada. Or you can email it to nawasa@nawasa.gd. The deadline for receipt of application for this position is Wednesday, March 23, 2022. Applications received after the closing date will not be considered. That's our time with you this morning. Until next time, on behalf of the entire team at NWASA, I am Wendy Chateau, wishing you a fantastic day.
The NWASA app brings the power of NWASA's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. NWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness, keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone Ozone Toilet Bowl Cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody! Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
Spare pocket, spare the earth, always act when let you come first. Save energy, save the time, reduce your wattage and reduce your time. When you use appliances, make sure you buy energy efficient every time. Spare pocket, spare the earth, always act when let you come first. Spare pocket, spare the earth, always act when let you come first.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today,
There comes a time in every household when a loved one passes on, and we all need the support and guidance of a trusted friend. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home has been your dedicated friend. And now, for your convenience and added financial ease, we introduce specially designed complete funeral packages from as low as $5,500. Same professional quality services, but now greater choices at the lowest possible prices. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. Conditions apply. Serving you from locations in St. George's, Grenville, and Carriacou. Call us at 440-2302 any time of day. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home, continuing a tradition of excellence.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it, and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price, and they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville, with their factory at Chantel in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchens, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made.
Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726.
Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the credit union of Grenville, takes you where you want to be. Feel secure with the Credit Union of Grenville, taking care of all your financial needs, including savings, loans, mortgages, and sound financial advice. Serving you with branches on Jubilee Street in Grenville, Lucas Street in St. George's, and coming soon, our Grandstand sub-office. Call us on 442-8602 or visit one of our offices. With Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, your financial security is guaranteed.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness, keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Now more than ever, Flow is working hard to keep you connected to the things that matter most: your family, your work, and your favorite entertainment. We are also providing Flow Study free of charge so students can stay connected and up to date with their schoolwork. And because your safety is our highest priority, you can manage your account from the safety of your own home through the MyFlow app. We are here for you, keeping you connected.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody! Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at you, basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see,
Good day, Mr. James. I'm just here looking at Grenlec's new mobile app.
Sounds great. Can I use it to check my bill balance?
Absolutely. Let me show you. Enter your account number and Grenlec access number, and that's it. You can now check your balance, track your usage, receive outage alerts, and get updates from Grenlec in real time. You can even use the app to report a power outage or a fault with a pole or street light. Add as many accounts as you want. Track your business account, apartment rentals, and Granny's account, all in one convenient place.
Thanks, Susan. I'll be telling everyone I know about Grenlec's new app.
The Grenlec mobile app. Download for 24/7 access.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sissy.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissy.
Endless inspiration.
Sissons. Express your style with color by Sissons.
Fast Pay, a new and easy way to pay. Fast Pay, Fast Pay.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
Fast Pay, 2 minutes and you're on your way. Fast Pay, Fast Pay.
Flow is keeping you connected.
You kind of been wondering, well, how you play commercials and commercials. Hey, what happened? The door, I couldn't get it open. I don't know what happened to the door. I couldn't get it open because there was a knocking at the door. When I opened the door, guess what? Boom! Shakalaka.
Yes, Big Andre.
Can't get up yet. And when I saw him this morning, I'm like, wow, fresh, clean, hair gone, beard taken care of. Oh, you have a date, Bridget?
Nah, just keeping up the esprit, cool.
You sound like Medical. Where's Medical?
Boy, a long time I haven't seen no Hall of the Gentleman. As you speak of that, I must make an attempt to find out.
2 police officers really stand out for me.
Yeah.
Medical, one, because of his exploits in traffic. And Joe.
Superintendent?
Because of his exploits in
criminal investigation.
In CID. They really stand out to me.
Everybody knew Medical.
Yeah, and everybody knew Joe.
Yeah, Joe Palmer.
Yeah. What's his name was kind of thing to where he kind of dropped himself down when he did a couple of things that were not right.
Who's that?
Klein.
Oh, Byron?
Byron, yeah. He stand up wrong in the heads of government in Trinidad, stand up with his foot on the wall. He wear wrong suit and nobody was...
the chef suit on?
Yeah, he put on a chef suit and nobody was there to tell him. I mean, it's like them people and them... It's like the people who went, they did not understand what protocol was. Because that was inexperienced. Put on a chef suit. What I mean, white, cream. You don't wear those colors at these functions. You don't know? You ever see Kit Mitchell just in a white suit like that? No. No. You ever see his, how do you call them?
Security.
His security. You ever see them dressed in loud colors like white? Nope. Subtle. Earth colors so that they can disappear in the crowd.
Yeah.
But nah, he gone there wearing white. And leaning up on water and put on his foot. You understand?
You sure what you're saying, Tess?
That's the same time they get the other college,
The what?
The Prado.
Okay.
You asking me if I sure what I say?
Nah, I just want to look
at it.
Out of the abundance of caution.
But look at it this way. He gone, who could challenge me?
No one.
Exactly, he got. They could say, I'm just speaking on the dead. Yes, I did. That is what he did.
Well, Byron is a very good friend of mine.
Yeah, so jump on my chest now. Beat me up now. I want anybody to dispute what I said.
I don't have the evidence to dispute.
Have you heard what I said though?
Yeah, I heard that before.
How long ago?
Since around the same time it happened.
Right, good. Good morning.
Morning, Andrew. You're missing one.
What am I missing?
Good morning to you, Uncle.
What am I missing?
Yeah?
What am I missing?
One of them stalwarts, man. You're missing one. You call Joe, you call Klein, you call Joe. You're missing one.
So I'm missing Skillet. I'm missing Skillet.
I just say you're missing.
Somebody missing.
I just reminding you.
Skillet, good morning. Yes, you're missing it, Juju. I respect that. You deserve the honor.
That's right,
You
man.
deserve the honor, my brother. but didn't I make good choices?
Yeah.
All right.
That was good.
All right, take care of yourself, man.
All right.
All right, one love. Yeah, we missing Skele in truth. Skele did his work. Yeah, he did his work.
Yeah.
On that
But
bike.
you see, them men and them Skele and them era was authentic police. Them men and them knew how to mingle with the community to get information and them things like that. Even as a matter of fact, yesterday afternoon I was talking to a police officer in this police district, and I was indicating to him I'm not seeing much police out. And me and you had that conversation.
That is true.
Remember, we drove from here to St. George's and we couldn't remember seeing any police
On the western side, yeah. Nothing. No, not one. Not even a warden.
And we left here means to 10.
Yeah. About 9:30, 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Not one.
And what I've learned being in the organization during Ivan, when Ivan came the first couple of days, when all our stupidness happened, one of the missing thing was the presence of the police. As soon as the police got into uniform and the presence was felt, a lot of things curb one time.
Mhm.
A lot of things didn't just cease. So that is important to know that the RGPF ought to be out there. And as we on the RGPF, I think you have a farmers meeting in the trade center coming up, with the commissioner. And I don't know if the commissioner listened to Andre Darnell, because I think what I'm picking up is Superintendent Mr. Stafford will be placed in charge of Pridia Lassini. I think they are stepping in the right direction.
No comment.
So I don't know if you're speaking to somebody that's listening to you now.
No, I ain't speaking to anybody.
Yeah, you had that idea a while now.
Yeah, but still no comment, man.
What?
No, still no comment.
Okay.
It's not about putting a superintendent in charge of that. You see, like how immigration is a division?
Yeah.
And
CID
is a
Drug
division?
Squad.
Division?
SVU.
That has to be a division on its own, and not a division that the central command that any outstation can just do so and just take them and send them and do other duties. Not that they can't assist it, but they have to be a division, and it cannot be a situation. Watch, enough things. Mr. Stafford could check me and I could help him. I'm willing to help, because you can't have that division that working 8 to 4.
But then again,
Not even immigration works 8 to 4 anymore, you know.
No, but you cannot have that as superintendent in charge of a group of men, basically. You have to build the capacity of the men in that division.
Yeah.
And I see it, if we believe Pridia Lassini is such importance for the farming community, and if we believe that the farming community plays an integral role in the development of the country, it ought to be reflected and as opportunity by having a particular branch or division for well staffed, not with and I couch my words here, not with the remnants, but with persons of substance. You train them,
You train them.
including bona fide police officers.
And let me say this, You have immigration where they're black and white.
Yeah.
CID, well, mostly times is plain clothes.
Yeah. SSU with that thing.
They think.
RRU
This
with that
kind of dirty color green, all you give them people in them, they ain't have no pride in wearing this thing, you know. They don't feel it, you know.
They could wear that when they're going out in the field.
Yeah.
But apart from
But
that,
you have to give them something that they can feel proud in.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, they're supposed to be spending most of the time in the field. And that ain't even good for the field. And are they giving them shoes?
Yeah, I think they outfit in them uniform.
But
right,
they ain't
so.
wearing the shoes then. The other man there that they wear it.
Yeah.
No, you have to watch. The first thing Mr. Stafford has to do is instill that sense of pride in the unit.
Yeah.
Let them know, hey, you are not just an auxiliary thing that they by the side so that anybody could pull you here and pull you there. You are a department. You understand? You are a department. And you have your fellow officers who do same like you in different parishes.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on. Do things proper, man. I am willing to help.
Because you're dedicated?
No.
Because why?
I love Grenada.
Okay.
I love Grenada. The only person that loves Grenada more than me is you. I know how to bring a smile to your face. See? I have you smiling there. The only person that loves Grenada more than me is you. Good morning.
Good morning to you, sir. And to Mr. Keto.
That COVID really will kill you, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that COVID knock you
Don't
down.
go and give people impression of COVID.
No, I ain't giving them the impression what is true is true. You are COVID?
I don't have no COVID.
What you have?
Huh?
What you have?
I have cold.
Well, how the cold stand you so long?
Well, all lockdown on me.
The COVID does stay 21 days. Right now, the cold on you 8 days going.
No, that is not quite true. And let me say that I value what you all just said there very, very much. But 90% of what you say, the Commissioner of Police have said it. So I think you all are on track with it, but he did say that it will be a special unit. The gentleman you talk about, Mr. Stafford, will be fully in charge. They will operate with a fleet of vehicles. They will operate independent from the rest. And all what you say there, the Commissioner did say that to us last week, Tuesday. I just heard you say that a meeting will be holding sometime. That is not, we are not aware of that yet.
But it is being promoted, so you will hear it maybe today.
Huh?
It has been started to promote it.
Okay. So we haven't heard of that part yet, but all the Commissioner did address us, and 90% of what you all say have been said. And for that matter, I was the person that brought it up to the Commissioner. I brought up the idea that I'm not satisfied with the way the police farm watch is operating, and he agreed and gave us a whole synopsis of what is new to be coming. So we await that, and you are quite right that these people must have their own autonomy, and otherwise than that, it is just penny dropping more. So I totally with you all there. Why don't they could just speak on the next topic concerning agriculture? Eh?
Agriculture, leave that for tomorrow.
You don't know what will happen to me tomorrow.
No, not
you just say I COVID.
No, and you just say you don't have COVID? You'll be alright, man. You'll be alright. Trust me. I want to get that tomorrow. And I have a surprise for you tomorrow. So trust me on that one.
Hope the surprise is the minister.
What?
Hope the surprise will be the minister.
Minister?
You promise to get the minister on.
Okay, you want me to try and get him?
Yes, I will.
Okay, Clifford. I'm going to shelve my surprise. And I'm going to go full hog now today to get the minister for you tomorrow, please God.
Okay.
What happens if I get him? What do I get from you?
What you always get it from me?
No, just talk. Yeah.
What you hear?
No.
You will get better talk.
What do I get from you, Clifford, if I am able to get the minister tomorrow?
Better talk. You won't get talk. You will get better talk.
Clifford, before you go.
Yeah.
Somebody told me that they heard you speaking about Beverly.
Yes.
What Beverly do?
Beverly said to she hosts this program now that the gentleman used to host from St. Vincent to host.
Mm-hmm. The guy from St. Vincent who died while doing the program.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
George something, I can't remember his name. But she hosts that program now.
Mm-hmm.
And she made mention that Grenada, the government of Grenada, present and past government, have not done enough for health, and our health situation is awful, poor. And I thought, as a host, she shouldn't make those statements because there is a lot of improvement in the health center, in health. Right? And just the next day, we heard from Jamaica, 700 nurses have left Jamaica and go for greener pastures. And Jamaica is supposed to be much more healthier than us, much more wealthier than us, and nurses are leaving Jamaica. And she talk about so if nurses leaving Trinidad, that could pay a better salary than us. Nurses are living there.
Clifford,
I think
let me just say this in relation to Beverly. Beverly is a Caribbean sister.
Yes, she's a Jamaican, I think.
She's a Caribbean sister.
Yeah.
She has spent maybe over, 30 years, 25, 30 years in Grenada? She's spent, so she's Grenadian, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes, I accept all that.
And she should be able to appreciate all the benefits given to her being a Grenadian. But at no point in time should Beverly ever believe, and I want anybody to point her to the live so they're going to hear me or whatever, record it and tell her that at no point in time should Beverly ever believe that because she is Jamaican, she can just come here and say what she wants. And who want to vex with me? Vex! Who want to vex with me? Vex. Because I tell you this, in St. Vincent, medically, they cannot match us. St. Vincent right there. Right there, St. Vincent. They cannot match us. I know, and listen, I know of someone who damaged their foot and had to go in to get x-rays and whatever done. And at the end of the day, that person spent over $450 in Barbados just to get the foot seen to and the x-ray done. In Grenada here, how much do you spend? 0.00000. That's what you spend in Grenada. So when people like Beverly talking this kind of garbage about my country where my neighbor string born or bury, I take serious offense to that. I don't go to Jamaica and I behave like the Chinese. I stay out of your internal affairs. And here you go say, well, Andrea, just say she's a Grenadian. She's a Grenadian, but now that she start to talk them stupidness on them, I might have to do like Slinger Francisco and say, take your steel beam and go. And anybody could tell Beverly, Andre Donald said that. Because I don't live in on she eyelash, so if she do so and she flick them, I'm not falling.
Well, I wouldn't go to the extreme that you go, and you have your reasons why. Beverly, I know personally, because she came right up here and picked me up once to do a program with her and Miss Aban, who didn't come. But so I know her, I know the person. And it's about the first time I heard her made those kind of statements.
That is not the first time.
I know that she's not totally in favor of the government.
But that's your business.
But the first time I hear her make those kind of statements, and I'm saying it was very embarrassed. And she's been back now, because I heard yesterday, day before, I heard the gentleman that's running for NDC in Carriacou made similar statements that the government the government don't like Carriacou people, the present government don't like Carriacou people, and have not done nothing for health and for traveling in Carriacou. And I mean, when people make those statements, it hurts me. I have no problem with anybody criticizing the government when they think it's right to criticize the government, when the government has done. But to make a statement and say that nothing has been done for the for tourism and the health and traveling in Carriacou is a blatant lie.
Watch.
A blatant lie.
Mr.
And I cannot support those things.
See Beverly them so? Yo, man.
A lot has been done.
I don't even bother this.
A lot has been done in Carriacou where health is concerned. by this administration.
You have to understand, Clifford, and that you have to understand. Try to understand something, yeah? In Carriacou, we know that things have been done. As a matter of fact, a medical doctor only a few days ago, through the donation from Grenadians living in the US, that doctor came to Grenada to deliver 3 emergency type machines. Based on my information, 1 went to Maribo, 1 went to General, and the person who came here to make the delivery, I'm not at liberty to call that person's name, that person took 1 up to Carriacou. So when people like Jukutumot Beverly and others making their statements, they must know what is happening. Ambulance. You don't have in Carriacou, what happened? They're walking in the hospital when they get sick. All the other things that Minister Steele, when I finish, I will try to get him. Anybody try to get Mr. Steele and ask him to call me. All the other things under the tenure of Nicholas Steele that has gone to Carriacou over the past years. And I ain't talking years as in 10 years and things. I'm talking years as in 2 and 3. All the things that have been not donated, brought to Carriacou. Things have been donated by private citizens, yes. But other things have been brought to Carriacou, purchased with funds, consolidated funds, and sent to Carriacou because Carriacou is a part of Grenada. And when I don't even want to call Tevin Campbell name like that, because I used to believe.
Not Tevin Campbell, man, again the man of forward.
Oh, not Tevin Campbell. I thought he was Tevin Campbell.
Uh-huh.
Seriously. Because I used to believe he was a good singer. But like he can't sing no more. So he come back to Tevin Andrews. Seriously, I don't understand. Before that, watch, let me lead this people in there, man.
No, well, dude, my thing is, politics is, a win and lose game, and people try to promote themselves or promote a party. And I don't have a problem when you're promoting your party. But when you make statements that you know definitely is totally wrong or not true to gain political mileage, I do not support it. And it don't matter to me whether, even though it's the government, once you're making political mileage statement, I don't support it. And I think that for a man as Kevin to say that, knowing what was done in Carriacou recently, the hospital was renovated, water tanks and so was done, and to make those kind of statements saying nothing has been done and the government don't care about Carriacou people, it's a blatant lie, and I can't support those things. It no matter me which side you on, I don't support those things. Blame a man when you want to blame him. When you think he do something wrong, come out and say it. But don't make statement that is not true. This government have been doing a lot to try to get planes to go to Carriacou.
Yeah, Clifford, if I'm allowed to add a little bit to that discussion. One, you say one has to promote the party, but if you're doing it in double standard, it don't make any sense.
Well,
secondly, the people know. That is why when election time comes, the result does be what it is. Because if Tevin or Kevin or whatsoever his name is, and Beverly, whoever she be, is closing the eye and putting on a dark shade and not seeing what is happening, the majority of the people is seeing. That is why when election time come and they go in the polling booth, the decision does be what it is. Because they see what happened. So Beverly could continue to see. Kevin could continue to see that he's issues. He should wake up and start to see. Because if he start to see, he might represent himself better. But if he continue to go down that road and say nothing has been done, and they stick in this word nothing has been done for Grenada, nothing has been done for Carriacou, and the result continue to be what it is. So they what have the problem? Before I ain't even giving them a thought of thing. Because if they continue to say that, they ain't seen.
Tell them they're wrong when I feel they're wrong, When I have proof that they're wrong, and I have proof now that they're wrong.
Well, they always wrong. They like they playing dummy, don't know, whilst the rest of us playing dummy, no. Because if they continue to say nothing has been done and every other person seen something has been done, every person who come to this country is lauding the government for doing what he has done. Even in health, the improvements. Because a lot of them used to say you don't have Panadol, you don't have that in the hospital. No, they can't say that. So they're using this thing subtly.
Right now,
but the people know.
They gone from the hospital, eh?
Yeah.
They don't speak about Maribor again.
No.
All right, Clifford, bye-bye. They don't speak about Maribor again. They don't speak about General Hospital again. They gone now. Let me do so and speak to Karakou.
Yeah.
You know what? I will try to do so and see if I get Mr. Steele. I mean, I that fella now.
These people need to
You
understand.
feel I should try to get Mr.
Yes.
Steele, huh? Yeah.
These people need to wake up and smell the coffee because they continue with this thing. And as Clifford said, politically, yes, they have the right to represent themselves. But you keep doing the same thing over and over, and you're getting the same result. So try something new. That don't work in about the government don't doing nothing because everybody see. So if you have your dark shades, Beverly and others, take it out and take a view.
Let me see if we get Mr. Steele on the thing, you know. What you feel?
Yeah.
Let's see if we get him. Let me deal with this thing. Good morning. I'm trying to reach Mr. Nicholas Steele.
This is he.
And be very careful, sir. I mean, but what you may say to Andre, I know you don't like him very much, but you're live on the air.
There's nothing I will say to Andre that I'm not prepared to say live on air.
That's what I like about this man.
What's up, bro?
How are you going? I am good.
Somebody
You
just...
keeping safe?
Yeah, I'm keeping safe. How are you? You keeping safe?
Yes, I am.
All right. First person in the family I'm going to ask first, sir. How's the wife? How's she doing? I haven't seen her in a million of
She's
Sundays.
doing well.
Doing well. Give her my regards, please, and the children, of course.
For sure.
All right. I was just there and I got a little bit of upset on me, and I just wanted you to do so and come on and just put the icing on the cake, Chief, and just speak to what has been done in recent years, re the health system, not on mainland, but in Karakou. Tell us.
So in Karakou, in fact, we're culminating on this weekend with the commissioning of X-ray facilities in Karakou. We have done almost a complete renovation of Princess Royal Hospital, as well as the health center in Karakou. We have stabilized with respect to the doctors, complement of doctors that are in Karakou, as well as the clinics that exist in Karakou now. We strengthened Karakou's system for COVID as well. It has its isolation section. And there is a formal arrangement as well with the Osprey with respect to transporting individuals for emergency or so down to Grenada or further on. That is at the top of my head, as you called me, first thing in the well.
Yes.
As I walked into the office. Yes.
Right, great. I love to hear that. But sir, can you tell us on a scale of 1 to 10 how you met it and where you brought it now, you and your government?
Oh, where we met it, I mean, the people of Karakou will tell you. I mean, if I can say at the top of my head, those are the things that we did. We did not have a stable representation of doctors or nurses in Karakou. We had certain nurses providing yeoman service, and every now and then there would be a complement of doctors, but it wasn't stable. The fact that there was so much work could have been done and has been done on the health center, as well as the Princess Royal Hospital. And I think there's still work to be done on the health center. The providing of X-ray facilities in Karakou, and the expected, as I have said, and I intend to make sure that we meet that commitment, having some sort of form of dialysis as well in Karakou and St. Andrews. Once we have commissioned this dialysis center here in Grenada. And moving further and further, was the area, again, that has never been addressed, that we've started to address, is the medical evacuation of persons from Karakou. So there's a stopgap. That's not a solution. There's a stopgap of an arrangement with Osprey. But that has to go further as well. So what we have done is started solving the problems, started dealing with the issues, started making healthcare in Karakou better. and that's a significant better, not just a little better.
And what would you say has been the response from the people who live on that island?
I think that by and large they've been most grateful, but they have also been the driving force behind us. So many of the people in Carriacou recognize the changes that have been made, but also recognize that there's more to be done, and recognize, I believe, who can make that difference.
Well, you know, I'm one of the journalists who will call a spade, and a lot of people can get upset with me. But Beverly Sinclair has been saying the opposite to what you've just said.
Bev has been saying all sorts of things. When you think Bev is an expert on so many things, but really hasn't made sense on quite a lot. And I have no argument with Bev. She is expressing her right to the freedom of expression. She's an expert on Constitution as well. Now she's an expert, I guess, on public health and delivery. But she's an observer. She's a journalist. So I would beg to differ with Bev. But Bev has always taken a different line from us, and I've always a critical line. So I guess Bev is doing what Bev does.
Bev is being Bev.
Correct.
All right. Quickly before you run, sir, in relation to the test match coming up, give my listeners a first-hand information on what the protocols may or may not be.
Well, the protocols are going to be decided by the organizers, Cricket West Indies. Our Ministry of Sports have signed contracts. When it was signed, the world was a different place. Things are moving very quickly, but the world was a different place, and it was a requirement that entry would only be for fully vaccinated persons. That was also a requirement for us here in Grenada and in the UK, or in England, the two teams that were playing. That has changed both our domestic sides, and I'm not sure if Cricket West Indies is going to, or ICC is going to reconsider who gets in or not. I hope that those discussions are being had, and maybe it's not too late. But if not, we need to respect the fact that this was planned some time back. So I'd say listen closely. Hopefully there may be a change, but if there's not, let's respect the fact that this was organized way in advance, and maybe changes could not be made in time.
I know you, finally, sir, I know you're not the Minister for Education, but I know yourself and Minister Pierre are pretty good friends. Well, you're friends with all members of your cabinet, of course, and I was wondering if you can do us a favor here and organize for Tevin Andrew to get a scholarship to go study.
I am sure the representative for Carriacou and Petit Martinique will make sure and look after all of her constituents as best as possible.
I ask you to do something for. See, that's why we can't be friends. And I ask you to do something. Say yes, but nah. You got off like giving me another answer. Nicholas Steele, thank you very much, sir, for being a part of my program.
You're most welcome, Andre. Have a good day, and a good day to all of your listeners out there.
All right, one love, sir. Take care. Good. Keaton.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a song that goes like this. This is how we do it, baby. You know that song?
Yes.
Yeah, this is how we do it, right?
But I still wanted to tell Beverly for me, she being a part of the family, she behavior is unbecoming.
Yeah, man.
Well, you see how the minister put it in perspective, and here it's not about them say and what if and what not. He has explained what is happening, what will happen, and what is intended to. Yeah. Where it was to where it is to where it could go. And what was instructive to note, within the boils of his conversation, he also let people know the people who are capable of getting the thing there, the new National Party.
Yep. Morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. Donald, and good morning to Mr. Carl Keaton.
Morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm all right. How you doing, Madison?
I'm not doing too bad.
Okay.
I just want to say thank you for complimenting our hospital here in Carriacou. As a patient of Carriacou Hospital, I cannot say anything bad about Carriacou Hospital. They are the best.
Testify.
And I cannot see, wherever you go, big country, I see personally, speaking personally of myself, I suffer to get attendance in the big country. But down here, I get attendance immediately. There is nothing Grenada have that we haven't got. And I'm telling you, Mr. Donald, that when I get to Carrico Hospital, it doesn't smell like a hospital. You know, hospital have a smell. It don't have no smell. It seems like a hotel because it is beautiful. It is beautiful. It is done. It's very relaxing. Everything is done. The bed is magnificent. The doctors and the nurses, they are professional. The way they address you, the way they talk to you, the way they look after you. The only thing I was waiting for and I could not have get it, I had to wait. Because you see, even if they do have it in Carrico here, there isn't enough people to say to use it up. So therefore, I get everything what I wanted here in Carrico. Some people, when they leave Carrico to go to Grenada Hospital, they usually cry because they do not want to go down to Grenada Hospital. Not because of anything, they just crying because I'm comfortable up here. The doctors and the nurses say to me that they're going to ask the doctors. The doctor in Grenada said, send me down. She said, no, there's nothing you cannot do for her down there that we cannot do up here. Just send up what we require for her and we'll get it done. And I was very, 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 very happy. They call it the smart hospital, and it is smart. The way the people, the doctors and nurses look after you, they don't rough you. They always talk to you pleasantly like a human being. They treat you with all respect. There's nothing I could say about them, right? You go in England now and see how long you have to wait in emergency. See how long you have to wait for attendance. I could go, but I will not go because I know I have to wait nearly a year before I even see the specialist. Right down here, the specialist at my fingertips. And I'd rather be down here than go back to England. I'm not telling you no lie, Mr. Donald. Carrico here is beautiful. The hospital is beautiful. We have got a masterpiece. And I praise our minister. I praise our minister, making sure she puts facilities here to attend to her people in Carrico and Petit Matnik. Let me call upon God to bless her. Bless her this morning. And bless Mr. Still too. You are speaking the truth. Those who want to talk bad about Carrico, they only want to make political mileage for themselves. And they know they're not speaking the truth. And they know that. They just push themselves in places and they know they cannot climb high. They cannot go up the ladder. So they're doing everything to ridicule Carrico and the minister. So tell them to hold the peace. Hold the peace. Because don't worry, time will tell. Have a nice day, Mr. Donald. Have a nice day, Mr. Carl Keaton. God bless you.
You bless. And before you go,
Go ahead. No, she's there.
I just wanted to tell Tevin for me. Because you don't know, because you see you seen. Somebody please get a message to Tevin and tell me he need to open the eyes. Take out the dark shades and then he gonna see.
Well, he's the only need a dark shade. He's dark mentally and physically.
All right.
Because he cannot see even if you put it in front of him. So the dark shade is just an excuse to cover his blindness.
Madison, have a good morning.
Good morning.
Take care of yourself, love.
Yeah, but we are good friends.
Well, yes,
Bye-bye.
that's
Bye-bye.
good.
He's
Right.
part of the family.
Yeah, he's part of the family. He's just one of those children.
We are family, and they say the family cutlass being in the breaking.
They're breaking.
However, but when they need to be told
they will be
what
told.
time it is, they will be told.
Good morning.
Good morning, Brother Andrew.
Go ahead, Miss Jacob.
I want to tell you,
Mhm.
the General Hospital 2021 May, after I take my second injection, I went to the General Hospital, and you know why I went to the General Hospital? Just imagine, Brother Andre, I was in death road already. My cholesterol gone up to, for something you could say 500, okay? In between 4 days when I reach, and they put me on that chair and they bring me to the waiting room, they say, my niece, say, that is Miss Jacob? We don't want Miss Jacob dead here. Go right in now. And he had a lot of people inside there waiting, you know. A lot of people
You're
waiting.
lucky.
When I get in, when the doctor see, the doctor say, what? Well, how you let your aunt reach to that stage to come? One time, they give me a drip of blood, and they put an injection inside of it. What? They give me that drip so fast, They put it down in my body fast.
Alright,
Before
tell
they
us.
bring me upstairs, they put a second drip on me. That's good, brother. Still, may God bless you.
All right.
God will bless NMP.
Thank you.
Okay, brother Andre.
Okay,
Bye,
love.
sweetheart.
Take care, darling.
Love.
Right,
Bye-bye.
good. Miss Jacob, not a program without Miss Jacob, you know. She got it. Venetress says, in Canada, Andre, you have to make appointments to see doctors. Yeah, I know. It's 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, month, whatever, before you can see the doctor. Here, you walk in, you see the doctor, you walk out. People still complain. Morning, me.
Morning.
Yeah, tell me
Mr.
quickly.
Carl. Yeah, Andre, you know, I wonder how old is Tevin and how old is Beverly Sinclair. In 2008 to 2013, the hospital was in a state. The state was not pleased and was not happy. The Grenadian people were not happy. Well, there was no medication. No medication. The thing that they used, they had to wash it, put it to dry. Right? The new wing that was in construction, I remember they used to go up there and laugh at it. But now, in come this government, NMP, they finished with that. And the hospital, I know, is in better condition right now than how it was in 2008. Yeah, right? And I do believe when people speaking, I think they were speaking from 2008 to 2020 when they were in government of the situation of the health care in Grenada. And there's a lot of development taking place in the healthcare, and it's much better. Because I remember even the polyclinic in St. John up there, money was allocated for that. And what happened, because of the hatred they had for Mr. Michael Church, the people of St. John were fired from getting that. And even the people of Grenada can't compete in that. Because even St. Patrick people, St. Mark, they were benefiting. Everyone will benefit from that. But because of the hatred and the uncaring of the government at that time, right? And because you do your elements and you might do something, and they like you punish all the people in the constituency where that minister was. So I want to say to the Grenadian people, we know what we have, and we know what the government is doing. One man could talk and say what he wants. But I don't bother when he talk, because I don't say the Grenadian people know what to look up to.
All right.
Right? So,
Great. You too. 21 minutes before 9 o'clock. My name, Andre Donald. His name?
Carl Keaton.
Oh, Carl Keaton. That's your name or
Yeah.
his name?
His name.
His name is...
Remember you saw the program, The Guru?
That's a long time ago.
His name then was The Guru.
Okay. Yeah, remember I had a program? Was it you and Delma?
Cutting Edge.
Cutting Edge. I need to bring something like that back. Cutting Edge. Cutting
That was my first attempt on radio.
Yeah. Well, that time you weren't really listening to me. If you're listening to me that time, you gone clear now. You just don't bother. You just did not listen to Andre.
Right, the only Carib are able to beat me now.
Nah, Carib couldn't even touch you in Kaisana. You see, you didn't listen to me. You see, Delma listened. You understand?
Yeah.
You didn't.
All of us have different roles within the family. Yeah?
No, you had to listen to Andre. If you had listened to Andre, then Bridget, you know?
Some of us had to bring the water, man.
I was prepared to bring that water. I had resigned myself to that. So I hear a lot of things taking place on the port. Who tiffin, who don't tiffin, and all kind of thing.
And who don't paying for.
Who don't paying, who under invoicing, who bringing in, who taking off goods off boat after 5 in the evening.
Yes.
And do all kind of thing. You didn't hear that?
Yeah, all that going on. So the people see. And the same set of people calling other people corrupting.
Yeah. I want to call them thief and corrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. All you really are, you barely, we.
I kind of want to sing a song, they really have belly and a really strong mind. If it's me, I doing that, I quit a
long time. I don't understand. If you're involved in that and you're not involved in the corridors of power as yet,
and you want to get there, so
what will happen when you get there? That is your treating. That is what you're going to follow, you know.
If you gone rogue already.
Yeah, you gone rogue, you know.
And then nobody within the setup will telling you about that stupidness you're doing.
Suppose they make you a junior minister in the Ministry of Finance, or you go thief. Yeah, because you don't showing that you. The thing is that they showing how they could do. They know how to do bubble. You know?
Yes.
You know how to do bubble.
So when they say, I try to wrap my head around that mantra that NNP has done nothing. And in recent times, and that's one of the things I've recognized, that the NNP has done nothing because there's no scandal associated with the NNP.
You going that way? I have another way to put it.
Well, that my
That
thought.
your way. You want my thought?
Yes.
Okay. How could I agree with you if you say NNP has done nothing when NNP has given you the chance for you to thief?
Yeah.
You turn millionaire thief in it. But yet still, NNP should have locked you up. Then they would have do something. Well, now we're locking up everybody.
And no drive.
All and son, who?
All and sun dry.
Sun dry.
Listen to me,
all
Dre.
who the sun dry. We locking all you up.
Listen to me, Dre. When one antecedent is what makes them who they are. So even if they go in a congregation one time, even who go on in congregation and try to get atonement for their wrongdoings by trying to confess and still continue to do it, it don't make sense. So the confession was of no value.
And I like to call names. Stanford Simon, I hear you selling guns to the Indians.
And Stanford Simon being the guy who I believe he is, he ought to be part of the family to instruct.
Stanford Simon, I hear you selling guns to the Indians.
And Stanford Simon know the book good. Who the Lord love, he chasten, and to chasten is to be rough, to be callous.
Yeah.
So if you love this guy, you have to chasten him, Stanford.
Yeah.
Stanford, if the guy need to be chastened, you need to do it in the fire to purify. So Stanford, don't Eli the thing, you know.
Yeah, don't Eli, you know.
When
Cause
Eli,
your sons go get you.
yeah, when Eli watch his sons doing stupidness, he never say nothing. He go along with it. So Stanford, please, Andre, tell Stanford for me.
Please.
Don't Eli the thing.
Don't Eli the thing, Stanford. Don't Eli that
And you can't support it now if that happening already.
If you know you're not supporting this thing, Stanford, raise your hand. If you're driving now, stop and raise your
Will the
hand.
real Stanford stand up?
Please stand up. So says, what's the guy name again?
Yeah, man.
No, the correct name. What's the correct name?
No.
Yeah. Man, let me Google there, man. Google there. But no,
But
Stan-
was a serious issue, eh? Because if you're not able to nip it in the bud right now, there's no guarantee that you go have any control over it when it happens.
Marshall Matters.
Yes, and you can unleash this thing on the Grenadian public.
Let me tell you something. There were some businessmen in St. George's.
Big business.
Big business. Now, a lot of people thought that big business at that time was really, crying wolf.
Yes.
But they realized that big business at that time was saying something that's very important, which is simply this. These people and them who involved with a boat, that is all I go say. These people and them, hear what they say. Well, hold on. We in business so long. And we don't know how to do so.
We don't get that forward.
And bring down that price on them to that level.
Yes.
Something must be wrong. Nobody bothered with them.
If you walk like a duck, you quack like a duck. It is a duck.
It had to be a duck. You understand? A big business said, well, hold on, something wrong there now. Everybody say, nah, man.
It's
And
a
people
big-
them love the country.
Yeah,
they
but-
love people. No, what they're hearing. Goods leaving boat 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And how do you call it? Electronic entries not being made. Physical entries.
Asikuda.
Asikuda not being used. They're not using the Asikuda.
So you could blame it on the asphalt?
And they want to blame it on the asphalt. They saying it's the asphalt, yeah.
And that is the kind of thing and the decision one has to consider when election time comes. So we're talking now they're ready to ring bell and they want bell to ring. That's what we have to deal with. And we cannot co-sign to that, Dre. We cannot co-sign to this behavior. But I ain't seen no live making to explain this particular behavior. Live does make all kind of thing. A house burn down the all live out, thing out, who helping to build it back. But I don't see live on the cracks of the issue about robbing the state of revenue.
Yeah. Nobody don't doing a live.
About the state getting robbed of revenue. So I don't know if you want to unleash this kind of thing on the grid. So when they say how ANP are doing, they're doing something. It's something they're doing. To go after 5 and releasing goods.
Yeah.
They're doing something.
You're going after 5 and release goods.
You're
And
bypassing the Asikuda.
Asikuda cannot be used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing something.
Yeah.
So
Asikuda
Daddy
cannot-
live and them have to be about.
Yeah.
Let we see a live on that. And as I say, tell a good friend Stanford to intervene.
Stanford Simon, careful.
Because the next thing,
Alright.
this thing could bring the whole church
I
down.
have people coming in your church and they giving testimony. Alright?
And you have to
They
be,
testing the money, Stanford.
And you have-
Careful.
and you have to
Joe,
be-
watch, hold on. Because the money go in the collection plate, that don't mean it's good money, you know.
No.
Because if Pablo Escobar come and he do something, he drop $1 million in the collection plate, that don't mean it's good money.
If the
Stanford.
If the funds get in laundered through you, is a bad thing. You know. And if a man come in and confess crime in your presence, you're duty bound to let the authorities know.
No. And if he confess in the church and he stole by reason of employment, he go thief again. All right. Somebody
By reason of employment?
Do any they steal by reason of employment? That's a serious
By
thing.
people who understand this thing about politics, I mean, always just say all kind of thing. About politics is a neutralizer, you know, Andre. A lot of fellas just pretend until they get to that bridge. And then just what we are, everybody does know.
You know, I was hearing at one point in time Stanford Simon Job and say Keith Mitchell need a success. And we all understand that, we all appreciate that. At Stanford, you went and you do some of your bell shit. And I want to know what's going on with you. Now I realize what's going on with you, Stanford. You're selling guns to the Indians.
And Stanford Simons have to also know, because he preach a lot about it, all the children of Israel. When they went to the ancient days and was crying for a king, he give them Saul, you know. And we know what happened. So while he cry about success and change, Stanford fully aware that he's a man that is biblically grounded, or should be. So if a man come and confess in crime for your Stanford, he's not about liar and client privilege here. And then the people's purse, the consolidated fund is been shortchanged. You can't support that Stanford. You can't start highly and let the consolidated fund don't get what it's supposed to get.
Yes, Stanford. You can't do
Because
that.
even the Bible say render what is Caesar unto Caesar, so the consolidated fund render what is it unto it.
And then isn't there a place in the Bible where somebody stole and then God say bring it back?
Yes.
Ain't you?
So he has to understand.
So Stanford, who come and testify to you and tell you what they do? Tell them bring it back.
Tell them reconcile.
Reconcile. Stanford. Okay. Watch now. Well, the amount of priests that pray on me head already are dead. But the more, I will add one more. They say the priest in St. David's, the Catholic priest has a church in St. David's, preaching for the conman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I same set of my cousin George used to come in the container.
What jersey in container preaching? I didn't hear that one. You
You
hear
see
that
some
one?
saffron color jerseys come through and they put the Asicura that didn't pick up that
Asicura, I don't pick it up?
No.
Well, that Asicura stupid.
So some school children down in St. Dominic's down there,
Mm.
they've been discussing this thing out. The church affiliated with the Pope caused some jerseys to come in some containers.
Okay. And the Asicura don't
So
pick it up?
if the priest preaching that now, maybe it's part and parcel or the thing. And that is the hypocrisy here. Because that same priest not preaching about the present situation with the school children and them how they behaving out of order. I don't find any preaching on that. Now, that is it the same guy who say drink water and mind your business?
If the priest could play Who Is Me, who sing that?
But that the hypocrisy of the society, Dre, and the church. Yes, the church. They always adopt a holy, I don't know attitude, but the inciting. The inciting people to behave in a particular way. And then they don't want to take responsibility. They blaming the powers that be. Because when you hear they speak, they say now the powers that be. Forgetting them is a power because we are Christian nation as known as subscribed to. And they are the leaders of the Christian thing. So they are the power. When they say the powers that be, is them why is the powers that be?
Them why is it?
Because they tell people when to marry, how to have children, who use contraceptive, who don't marry this person because of that. Everything about life, they tells you how to do it. Everything. But
them run your life?
Yes. But
Them
they
run your life.
talking about the powers that be. And under they watch things though going good, so if they have to chide anybody or thing,
Chide
or
themselves?
admonish, do it among themselves.
Do it to themselves?
Yes. They what should come and offer the nation a public apology for not leading and causing and jackassing the thing. So Andrew tell Stanford for me, sanitize yourself. Sanitize the house of worship because having this thing in the house of worship, is not good for the house of worship.
I need to do something. And
Because if my
hold on, Bridget. Let me talk before you talk. Listen, and this is very important. Every time Carl and Andre starts to go down, somebody hacks out thing. It's happened again.
Yeah, they don't want to hear.
Yeah, it happened.
That means you get in some way.
Yeah, the all our listeners via the stream, that's gone. We are still live via Facebook and YouTube and on the website, but the audio stream has gone. Every time we start to do certain bells, she does Carl. But man, church, I'll play this song, eh?
Last carnival, you're talking about Bacchanal. Last carnival, you're talking about Bacchanal. Some people from Dabadi, all of them the same family. Mildred throw rum inside a glass, and Hansi sister while playing my shouting. If the priest could play Who Is Me, I mean from Dabadi. If the priest could play Who Is Me, I don't care who see. If the priest could play Who Is Me, you're talking about Bacchanal. If the priest could play Who Is Me, I mean for the carnival. Play man. Those people had a law, never to play mass before. But since they see the priest play, they decide to break away. These girls in the tight pants had the whole public in France. The brother wearing the sister dress with 2 orange tie upon his chest balling.
If the priest could play with me.
Just a reminder.
Just a reminder of what?
Just a reminder to your good friend Stanford Simon. 2 Chronicles 7:14. If my people who are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn away from their wickedness, then I'll hear them.
What is the message you want to say?
No, because if you have people coming and confess to ills and still continue so to do, according to my good friend Kib, he has a moral obligation to speak to treat with.
If the priest could play Who Is Me.
Yeah. So the priest playing.
You're talking about Bacchanal.
So Andre Down, why they trying to sabotage the thing?
I don't know. It's just that whenever we get hot and we bust in.
According to my good friend African, tell us sabotage.
Sabotage, yeah. And
Why he getting hot?
He called me, try Gabriel.
Yeah, sabotage.
Sabotage.
Yeah, time he had an issue with the Silly George, he said, I'm sorry, I can't continue.
Yeah,
Sabotage.
That was when he was getting, and that was his fault. He was on the stage with a cordless mic. I was in a cord. But anyway, on the stage, mic in hand, barefooted, stage wet. You will get shot. But tell us, say sabotage. No, but I realize every time we come on, Carl, this is the second time now we come on, we blazing, we get hit.
The truth does offend, you know, Andre. The truth offends every time, you know. That's what the truth does, it traumatizes you. You know?
We're supposed to have cricket today.
Yeah.
Live cricket, test cricket. West Indies versus England. Barbados.
They say the Mecca, the thing in the region.
Wait, the Mecca is here?
They say the Mecca is Barbados.
Oh, please, get ready.
What are the chances of the win this today?
I was disappointed in the slowness of the pitch in Antigua. That pitch was two things. And the second thing is that I believe that Alzari should have opened the bowling. Alzari is not a old ball bowler. He's a new ball bowler.
Okay, but something like the disrespect of the English too.
Yeah. I was gonna come with that. Yeah, last over.
Yeah.
Thing.
That disrespect.
They'll never do that to India and Australia.
They're glad to go off.
Yeah, they're glad to go off.
I mean, they don't have no respect for West Indies, eh? Because they still feel within 2 overs they could go out West Indies.
All wickets. Yep. If the Prince could play,
you see any changes in the West Indies lineup today?
No.
Okay.
Do you?
Nah, I find the team holding on.
Let me tell you. The church does not like when people like me include them in my conversation.
Okay.
So I just say to the church, if you ain't like that, then don't get involved in the conversation. Because once you're involved, then you become free game.
Free reign.
Free reign. That's why I ain't scared to call out Stanford Simon. And if Dave King do something, I ain't scared to call him out. All they gonna do is one thing. Pray on Andre. And rat poison can kill dog.
But as Chronicles say, if they don't prepare themselves in a particular way, even the ancient of days don't listen that thing. They turn away from the wicked ways and so on. It don't work. Yeah. But you're having some runs first in Pakistan up there in that series, right?
I'm not following. Tell me quickly.
Well, the first test, over 1,000 runs, score for a few wickets. This test, a couple 1,000 again, and the match draw. Australia 556 for 9 declared. Then 97 for 2 declared. Pakistan 148. And then 443 for 7.
Bowling? Or batting good?
Batting, man. Only good wicket. Good wickets.
So, my final thing to say this morning, I'm going to say it before you say your final thing. Stanford Simon, stop jackassing the thing and stop selling guns to the Indians. You understand? Remember, I'm taking notes. Stanford, stop it. Yeah, I know somebody go tell him. Tell him call me now. Tell him make that mistake and call me. He knows my number. Tell him make the mistake and call Andre Donald. He called me. Friday morning, I given him 4 hours. Tell him make the mistake and call Andre Donald. Watch. I'm gone. Carl, your thing. your time. I'm gone. Nothing to say.
I just want somebody to tell Beverly and Tevin for me to take out the dark shades and look and see what's going on.